Hey guys, how's it going? So today what we're going to be doing is planting seeds in our cell trays back here. So I have bought a lot of flower seeds for this year, and the whole goal is to fill out my flower beds. After pool construction, everything was pretty much destroyed, and so we had to start flower beds from scratch. Last year we were just kind of like building up the beds, getting soil ready, that kind of thing. And so this year I'm actually going to try to plant all my flowers from seed. So I'm going to take you through the process here of how I plant seeds. Last year I did all of my garden from seed, all of my veggies, everything. And so this year I'm going to throw my hand at doing flowers and see how it goes. I actually saw this particular company is called Swallowtail Garden Seeds. And I saw a couple of other people that I follow use these. They're out of California, and I feel like they're kind of a similar climate to Texas. So I think we'll probably have pretty good luck. So anyways, let me get the stuff together that we need and we'll get going here. So the first one that I have here is called Black Knight Hollyhock. And these hollyhocks get up to like 6 feet tall, and they're perennials, so they'll come back every year. I try to plant as many perennials as I can just because, you know, that saves money, saves time. I won't have to redo every year. And because our weather's so mild here, it's really, the way to go. So it says on this Black Knight Hollyhock, they're dark purple black single flowers that sit 6 feet tall. They bloom from late spring to early fall. And there's 10 seeds in this packet. It says to sow in 2-inch pots or cell packs and to keep them at 70 to 75 degrees germination. It takes, says 14 to 28 days before they come up. So what I'm going to do is actually write that on my little marker so that I remember. So I'm not coming out here thinking they haven't come up, but yet it takes, 2 to 3 weeks before they actually do. So I'm going to put that little clue on there. Okay, you guys, I'm going to dump my, I'm using by Fox Farms. This is the Coco Loco, and I'm going to use this for my seeds. I'm going to put it in here. I like to use this little tray so that I can keep everything contained here in the greenhouse and not make a big fat mess. But I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm going to get the soil just moist enough to where it doesn't like squeeze water out. So do that. First of all, I'm going to go turn on the hose. Okay, let's try that again. So we're going to get it nice and moist in here. We'll kind of do a test and see where we're at. Still need a little more water. The whole point of this is to actually moisten your soil before you put it in the seed trays. That way your seeds have a nice place to start and you don't like drown them out at the very end once you get your seed put in place. Okay, that feels really good. Like when I squeeze that, it's not like dripping out water, but it's holding pretty good. So now what we'll do is just take our tray and get it all filled up. And I just like to dump a big generous amount on there on the top and then fill it all in. Okay. And then we're going to put it in here and just kind of give it a nice tap to let that all fall down to the bottom. And then put a little more on top. Okay, get it all spread out to where the extra isn't like on the cell like that. So the next thing I like to do is just take my fingers and make little divots, like where the seed is gonna go. Just a little spot there, and it makes a little nice area for it to sit in so it doesn't bounce out onto the table. Okay, and then let me wash my hands off real quick. Okay, here's our seed packet, and it says it has 10 seeds in here. Let's look and see what they look like. Okay, yeah, they're good. They're not too tiny. I don't know if you can see those. So we'll just take one and we'll put one in each little cell. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that one and put it in its little cell. Okay, that's one. And also, I'm going to go ahead and put the name of it right here so I know which one I'm doing. And then the next one. And then we'll just fill up all 10. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Oh, they gave us a bonus seed. Thanks, Swallowtail. We got an extra one. 11. Okay, and then let's see what it says as far as into soil and lightly cover. So they do want this one actually lightly covered. So we're just going to take a little bit of our soil. Let me put this one on here too. So actually here, and then I need to make one more because we got a bonus there. And then we're just going to lightly put soil on top so that it can have enough light. I'm going to go ahead and make that tag for that last seed so that I remember that it had one in there. It's really important to label your seeds. I swear, if you don't, you will totally forget what you have. It is like the most important step. You think you'll remember stuff and you don't. I promise you don't. Okay, so there's that one. This is called the Showstar Astilbe, and it has small red, pink, cream, and white flowers that are approximately 14 inches high. And this is also a perennial, so it'll come back every year, hardy down to zone 4. And so we're in zone 9, so I mean zone 4 would be way colder. So these will grow even way up north and come back. So there's plenty of seeds. I've got 25 pelleted seeds in each packet, and I actually bought 2 packets of these because I'm going to use them since they're going to be a little bit taller as kind of like a backdrop in some of my flower beds. I thought it would be really pretty. It says that germination for these takes almost 4 to 5 weeks, so definitely need to get these going so that they're ready in time. So here we go. You guys, I think I have just enough room left in those cell packs to actually finish off this Riviera Blue Eyes. So I'm going to put those in the remaining spots that I have left. That way I don't waste the tray and have it all filled up. So here we go. so that about wraps it up for this little project. I hope you guys enjoyed this and learned a little bit about how to start your own seeds.